Don't worry about my hair, let's not give a f about that today. I'm gonna be discussing why Fallout New Vegas has the best Fallout intro of all time. I'm not talking about why it may or may not be the best Fallout game. That's a different discussion. I don't want to get into that kind of ish, you know? So what I'm proposing is we watch it together and we figure out why it's the best intro of all time. Woo! The music's already so nostalgic. Viva Las Vegas 2025. That's not too far from now, actually. Moon, you saw me standing alone. So, funny story. The first time I saw this trailer, I hadn't played the game yet, and I thought they were zombies. I had no idea what Fallout was. I thought they were zombies just because of the way the NCR soldiers like walked around. But already doing a great job making the wasteland feel barren, but also giving Vegas that, like, you know, feel of it's super populated, it's rich, it's still ongoing, it's preserving. So super cool. Obviously also giving us a bit of a teaser of the Lucky 38 and how important that was to the game. Yeah, I thought they were zombies. Robots. And then we start seeing the darker side. So how cool is that? The NCR soldier pops up, he's gonna blow the cap out of someone's head. And pretty cool, it gives us, you know, two different sides. It lets us know that there's something going on the outskirts, but this town, it's okay, you know? It's really doing a great job foreshadowing and giving you a bit of an idea of what the world is like. That shot looks amazing. Woo! Okay, he just got his head exploded. But look how great the city looks from the outside, like the lights. And that's kind of how you see it, right? When you're wandering the actual Mojave Wasteland and you see this on the horizon, you're like, wow, I want to go there. Like, this is important, this is great. So it's cool that the trailer's giving us that vibe as well. Of course, Caesar's Legion makes the introduction. Back out to the grave, you see Benny. And you see you.
War.
So we're gonna skip this part because the war never changes. Like the vocal introduction, I think it's very similar in each Fallout game. And it's very standard, so there's nothing to really compare about it, and I don't want to just drag this video on for no point. So we're not going to talk about it, although it's great. Ron Perlman does a great job. It does a great job actually narratively setting you up for the story, but it's this next scene, the next part, that makes the introduction to the game, in my opinion, not only the strongest introduction to a Fallout video game, but the strongest, most memorable introduction to any video game. So let's watch that. And you know, I'll actually put the introduction part at the end in case you want to watch it in this video, but for now, we're going to skip it. I'm not going to comment on it.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
So first person perspective, legendary actor Matthew Perry is voicing Benny. The soundtrack is so entrancing, like, I don't know if that's a word, but it puts you in a trance. Like, you know something's going on. It's about to be serious. You're in some trouble. You know your character's in trouble.
Cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
I've watched it a few times.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
How amazing is that? That single line, that single solitary sentence. Truth is, kid, the game was rigged from the start. That perfectly sets you up as a person playing Fallout for maybe the first time, playing New Vegas for the first time, as, whoa, like, this guy's after me, I just got shot to the head, how am I gonna survive this? Is the game gonna go back in time, or am I gonna somehow be alive? What is going on? What was that city I saw in the first scene? Who is this guy? It does an incredible job bringing that Americana 50s kind of Fallout-esque vibe into the new Wasteland vibe. The fact that somehow Benny preserved that linguistic tone in the like dialogue that he has, somehow that made it through all that way, is amazing. And as a character, like what an amazing job Obsidian did writing that sentence alone and introducing Benny in that way and introducing Fallout New Vegas in that way. It's just absolutely incredible. It's something that I remember that line, and when I first played that, I'm like, oh, this is about to be real. Like, what am I in for in this story, in this game? And I knew it was going to be special at that moment. So that's the introduction. It leads you into Doc Mitchell's house, all of that kind of stuff. I'm assuming you've all played the game. The other thing that I love about this introduction is it doesn't actually stop there. There's this comic book that came in the Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition. It's called Fallout New Vegas All Roads. I'm not gonna wait for that to focus because that sucks. And it introduces the Khans who were with Benny, because even they have a backstory, and in the game you can find something about that too, but anyways, I'm getting off topic. Even they have a backstory, and this comic book introduces the Khans' backstory that followed Benny to kill you. Like, what? Clearly this was extremely well thought out, and it's amazing. So I will roll the clip that I missed or didn't comment on after this. I hope you enjoyed, because I had fun making this video and talking about why I think it's the best intro ever. If you agree, if you disagree, let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, like it. Please subscribe, or consider subscribing if you're new here, because I would really appreciate that. We just came back, and I know a lot of people that are actually watching that aren't subscribed. And until next time, I will see you soon. Cheers!
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Yes, I like the rhymes.
All of us are born with the miraculous ability to determine the direction. from which sounds approach us.
Let us venture into new and uncharted land.
People get shook up, when I'm introduced as God,